right, so we get a chance to see my guy James Washington back out there working the cords. Shout out to James Washington. He's fighting to get back out there on the field. And, of course, when he's elevated to the 53 active roster and the 48 roster thing and he gets off of the injury situation, I truly believe that this would actually help out the entire wide receiver core, and this is more guys getting healthy enough to play out there. So shout out to him. He's 20 days out from whether or not they're going to put him on the active day roster or not. So shout out to James Washington. Of course, we see CeeDee Lamb stretching out, working out, and getting things back in order. You know how a long week of practice and the previous game he showed out, sometimes things stiffen up. He's not on the injury deal. He's just out there stretching by himself with the cords today. So let CeeDee Lamb get together and everything else will work its way out. And of course, you see him on the cords. Now, the media, they are only privy to a few practices out there. And this is one of the clips from the media, and shout out to John Machota and Michael Gelkin for doing all of the hard work out there with the photos, as well as Bobby Belt. These guys come in with all of the good information for the nation. And with this right here, we see on the far back right corner, Jordan Lewis. He's out there as well working with Britt Brown. He's the MVP. So whenever you see Britt Brown with these guys, you already know he's trying to get something loose with them or working those boys up to speed so that they can be ready for game day. He's the magic man over there. If anybody you need to know Britt Brown. And, of course, this Dak Prescott working through his recovery stage. And it is what it is. He is a guy for right now is working to recover. He's gripping the ball, not necessarily throwing the ball, and you can see it from there. So shout out to him. And as well as Parsons doing his thing, doing his magic out there, catching the ball on the sideline. Just Parsons being Parsons. Hey, if you want to do a little Hollywood Henderson, maybe you put him on punt return. Remember that for the old school Cowboy fans out there? Maybe you do that. But neither here nor there. That's Parsons being Parsons out there catching the ball. And, of course, the flip-flop gang, my guy, Tyron Smith, he was out there working the cords as well from what we were told out there, and he's up to speed. The meat is not falling from the bone. Everything looks perfect with him for right now, Cowboy Nation. So let's continue to figure out ways this team can develop more down the line. I tell people all the time, it's not about peaking in September and October. It's about getting everything right down the stretch. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.